Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Trauma, and I'm bringing you guys some more Infinite Warfare gameplay. And as you can see by the video, I am playing on the map Terminal, which is super awesome. It's one of my favorite maps in the entire series, so I was happy to see that they brought it back for Infinite Warfare. And as you can also tell, I'm using the new AK-47. It's called the Volk in this game, which is kind of an odd name. I don't know if it has any meaning to something else in the series, or maybe something in the story of Infinite Warfare that we don't yet know of. I did use this gun for a few games, and overall I think it's a pretty cool gun. It's really strong, it has a lot of stopping power, and honestly, I think the fire rate could be a little bit faster. I think that's kind of what's holding it back right now, because the NV4 does pretty similar damage, maybe not as much, but the fire rate is way higher, and I think that the NV4 is probably the strongest AR in the game right now. Now, if you go back and watch some of the Call of Duty XP gameplay with this gun, it was absolutely destroying at the event, so I don't know if that had to do with them playing on LAN, or if it was changed maybe after the event because they thought it was too strong. Either way, I think it definitely seems different. You guys can let me know what you guys think, but I'm guessing what happened is they thought it was too strong because everyone was demolishing with it at the event, and then they decided to nerf it. I think if they were to buff the fire rate just a tiny bit, then it would be able to compete with the other assault rifles. That's not to say I didn't enjoy using the gun. I think once I get some more attachments, I'll start enjoying it a little bit more. It's really strong. The fire rate just needs a tiny buff, and I think it'll be kind of able to compete with some of the other guns. There's so many other options right now that are kind of better than this gun. So I'll be making a video on the Ripper later this week, which right now I think is probably the best gun in the game. It's an SMG that you can also turn into an AR, and I really only use it in the AR mode, and it just absolutely shreds. I literally switch it to the AR mode, and I use it like that for the rest of the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they actually nerf the Ripper, and probably a couple other guns. Like, I think the NV4 could use a nerf, so maybe nerfing those guns will in turn make this gun stronger. I guess only time will tell. We'll be able to see when the full game comes out what they actually do with the gun balance. I'm guessing a few things will change. They've already changed stuff in the beta. Apparently there's going to be a sniper nerf coming up, which was tweeted out today. So we do know they are changing stuff currently, and I'm guessing that there will also be more changes once the game is fully released. I'm guessing, as per usual, there is a day one patch. That's just kind of the standard now for big releases, and even smaller releases. They usually get day one patches to balance things and make sure everything is working properly. So definitely we'll be expecting that. They also changed the time to kill today. That was Saturday. That's the time I'm recording this, Saturday night. So they did change the time to kill. They didn't really go into depth with what they changed about it. They said that it should feel better now. I wish Infinity Ward would kind of go more into depth with their patch notes. It's something that Treyarch started doing before any other Call of Duty studio. They actually only started really doing it with Black Ops 3, where they would literally give you like every single minute detail about the patch notes. They did even still leave out some stuff, but at least like what they did announce and release to the public, they were very specific about. I think Infinity Ward, at least for the beta, I'm not going to really judge them on it yet because the game isn't even fully released, but as far as everything has been so far, like during the beta, every patch has been pretty much just you kind of guess and get on and see what's different, really. So they haven't really been upfront about what they're changing, so I hope that does change when the full game comes out. And I'm sure it will. It seems like they're really listening to the community, which is really nice. It's really cool to see balance changes during the beta. Like, that's huge. Like, as a community, we've said this is what we like, this is what we dislike, and then they've gone and changed it while the beta is still active, which is awesome. Obviously, this is a time where we're supposed to be testing the balance, testing, everything, seeing if we can find bugs. That's kind of the purpose of a beta, and a lot of people saying, oh, well, this beta was released too late, so they're not going to be actually able to change anything before the game comes out, which Infinity Ward has now proven to be completely false. Like, we've definitely said things that we don't like, and Infinity Ward has changed some of those things. And even though I don't agree that the snipers need to be nerfed, a lot of the community does, and it seems like that they are listening to the community and going out and nerfing the sniper rifles, apparently. Like I said, I don't know what they're changing. I hope it's not too crazy of a nerf, but it did seem like a lot of people are speaking out against sniper rifles and thinking that they did need a nerf, and obviously you have to listen to the majority of your audience, and if the majority of your audience thinks something needs a nerf, then it's probably a good thing to nerf. So that's going to pretty much do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I do think the AK is fun. It's really good, but So there are just better choices right now, and depending on where the gun balance is when the full game releases, I guess that will determine how good the gun actually is. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I really do appreciate it. And I will be streaming Infinite Warfare all weekend long. Hopefully they extend it another day. I'm guessing if they do, then they're going to announce it tomorrow. So I do stream every day. Twitch.tv/traumatized. It will be in the description. And I think we're on like day 285 now out of 366. So we're getting closer to the end of the year, which is super exciting. I've streamed every day, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that like nothing happens to interrupt my entire year of streaming. That would be like really depressing, especially since we're on like the home stretch. So check that out if you're into watching streams and Twitch and stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Infinite Warfare video. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. See ya.